Recording in progress. Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to understand about single page application because React.js is used to create single page application. If you would have checked the entire project of React.js which we have created, in the entire project, you will be getting only one HTML document. So that's why we call it as a single page application in which we will be having only one page. Okay. So let's see if we have created the application only by using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, how it works. Okay. Basically, we are going to first understand what is multi-page application. Okay. So one simple requirement you have to understand here. Let's say we have three HTML documents: home.html, about.html, and contact.html. Okay. So on home page, I have displayed three hypertext. One is home, next is about, and next is contact. So how this hypertext works? Hypertext, you can consider it as a button also. Okay. So if user will click on home button, it will redirect to the same page, home.html. Redirect means, let's say this is your browser, guys. Okay. On this browser, currently home.html has been displayed. If user will click on home, the page will reload and you will get home.html as it is on the front end. Okay, page will reload. Now let's say user has clicked on about. So where the control will go? It will redirect to the about.html page. Okay. So now here on your browser, home.html was present, right? It will remove this and the whole page will reload and new page it will redirect. Okay. Means on new page, it will display on your browser. The new page it will display on your browser. So are you understanding how we are going from one page to another page? Okay. On our front end, we are going from one page home to about. Now let's say user has clicked on contact button, this contact button. Then which HTML document it will render? It will redirect it to contact.html. Okay. So if user will click on home, about page, contact page. So actually we are switching between three different pages. Okay. Three different pages we have. So that is what we call it as multi-page application, in which we will be having multiple HTML documents, HTML pages. We can call it as a web pages as well. So if we use single page application, let's see what will happen, guys. Okay. On the other side, we need home, about, contact page, right? So we will create three different components over here: home component, about component, contact component. Now let's say user has clicked on home button. These three are the buttons, guys. Okay. So let's say user has clicked on home button. Then what will happen? Home component will be rendered on the front end. Let's say user clicked on contact button. Then home component will be removed from your front end and contact component will be rendered here. Okay. Let's say user clicked on about component. Then your contact component will be removed from the front end and your about component will be displayed over here. So actually we have one HTML document and one by one each component is being rendered on the same HTML document based on the user click. And that is what we call it as a single page application. Multiple components we have created here. But if user will click on about, then it will remove home component from the front end and it will display contact component. So with respect to DOM, if you want to understand, it will work like this. Look here. Initially, only div element will be present. Okay. And let's say app component is present, app.jsx. Because inside app.jsx, we have given these three buttons. Let's imagine. Okay. Now let's say you clicked on home button. Then on front end, what it should display? Home component, right? So in your DOM tree, you will be getting home component like this. Let's say user click this time contact component. Then what it will do? It will remove this home component and it will replace this home component with contact component. So here you will be getting contact. In the similar way, if user will click on about, it will remove this contact and you will be getting about component over here. And this is what we call it as a single page application, in which we will be having only one page, which is nothing but index.html. Okay, so we are going to understand this single page application little bit in depth in the concept of React routing, guys. But as of now, at least one basic idea, I guess you got it. So with respect to the interview, it is important. If the interviewer is asking you, tell me the different characteristics of React.js. So you will tell first React.js follows the component-based architecture. So it will help us to update the UI fast. Second, you will tell that React.js will update only the part of the component which will be updated internally. It won't update the whole DOM tree. Then you will tell React is used to create a single page application. Then what is single page application? In which only one HTML document is present, and whichever the component we need, that component will be rendered on the front end. The remaining components will be removed from the front end. Okay, so this is how your single page application works. If you want one real-time example, here I will give you the example of YouTube, guys. Very simple example to understand. Let's say this is a YouTube application. This is the header of YouTube. This is the aside navigation bar of the YouTube. And here the different videos will load. Let's say we have one more section over here where it has displayed music, cartoon related videos, and so on. Okay, so let's say here I have a home page. Then I have one button with about. Then I have one button with music. Okay, and let's say some JS related content it will display. So all these four are the buttons, guys. Okay, this you can consider it as a header of YouTube, and this is the nav bar, navigation bar of the YouTube. Nav bar I will. And here the different videos are available. Okay, videos. In short, the data. So let's say currently you are here on the home page, guys. Okay, and you got these many videos based on watch history, search history, whichever the video you are getting, that will be displayed over here. Now let's say you clicked on about. So when you clicked on about, all the videos related with this about, it has to display over here. Now about is not a category, guys. So I will replace this about with, let's say, stock. Okay, stock. So if you click on stock category, all the stock related videos will be displayed here. Then it won't reload header. It won't reload nav. It won't reload this list of links also. Rather, only this part it will reload. Okay, only this part it will reload. So you have only one page over here. Let's say this is index.html. Okay, so if you click on stop, you are not going on one more new HTML document. No. You are still on the index.html only. Rather, it will remove this component videos and it will display the new component. Okay, over here. You can imagine like this also. Let's say we have different components. One is a stock component in which stock related videos are present. One more is music component in which music related videos are present. Next, we have a JS component like this. Okay. So if user will click on stock, which component will be rendered here? Yes, 101% stock component will be rendered. If user will click on music, then which component will be rendered? It will remove this stock component from here and it will render music component here. So you are here on the same page. You are not going on new pages, guys. Okay. Whichever the component you want, that new component will be added into your DOM tree. You are on the same page. Only this component is reloading again and again, not the whole page. Are you understanding how your single page application is working? I hope I'm clear with this particular example. Okay, so this is all about this video. We'll meet in the next video with the new concepts. Thank you, everyone.